Have you ever been in a conversation where someone asks, "So, what are you doing this summer?" and your mind just goes blank? You understand the question perfectly, but the words just won't come out?
Or worse, you say something but it sounds so awkward that you immediately regret it. Yeah, we've all been there. That moment when you feel your face getting hot, your heart racing, and you're thinking, why can't I just speak naturally like I do in my own language?
Here's the thing, it's not because your English is bad, it's because nobody ever taught you the right words for the right situation. You know grammar, you know vocabulary, but when summer comes and everyone's talking about beaches, vacations, and BBQs, you freeze.
And that's exactly why we made this video. I'm Leo.
And I'm Mia, and today we're going to show you exactly how to talk about summer in English like a confident, natural speaker. No more freezing, no more embarrassment.
But here's the real question. What's the #1 mistake people make when trying to talk about summer in English? We'll reveal that in just a minute, and trust me, you're probably making it right now without even knowing it.
So here's the deal. If you stick with us till the end, we'll give you a special practice challenge that'll make you sound like you've been speaking English your whole life. But you've got to stay till the end.
And hey, if you don't want to miss out on becoming a confident English speaker, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button right now. Don't just watch and disappear like a summer breeze. Subscribe, because we're about to change the way you speak English forever.
All right, let's dive in.
Leo.
So before we reveal that big mistake, let me show you something. Leo and I are going to have a quick conversation, and I want you to spot the awkward moment. Ready?
All right, so picture this. Mia and I just ran into each other and it's the beginning of summer. Watch how this conversation goes and see if you can catch the mistake.
Hey Leo, long time no see. So summer's finally here. What are you up to?
Oh, hey, Mia. Yeah, I will make some travels, maybe going to beach and doing swimming.
Okay, stop right there. Did you hear it? I will make some travels and doing swimming. That's the kind of thing that makes native speakers pause and think, wait, what?
Exactly, and this is what so many learners do. They translate directly from their native language and it sounds off. Not wrong, but definitely not natural.
So let me show you how a native speaker would actually say that. Leo, ask me again.
All right. Mia, what are you up to this summer?
Oh, I'm planning to travel a bit. Thinking about hitting the beach and doing some swimming. Maybe catch some sun, you know?
That's the difference. Instead of I will make some travels, it's I'm planning to travel or I'm going to travel. And instead of doing swimming, we say going swimming, or even better, doing some swimming.
And here's the key teaching moment. When we talk about summer plans, we usually use I'm planning to, I'm thinking about, or I'm going to. These phrases sound natural and relaxed, perfect for casual conversations.
Also, notice how Mia said hitting the beach? That's a super common informal phrase. You can say going to the beach, but hitting the beach makes you sound way more natural and cool.
And catch some sun? That's slang for sunbathing or spending time in the sunshine. Native speakers love these little expressions.
So here's what you need to remember. Don't translate word for word from your language. Think about how English speakers actually talk. Use phrases like I'm planning to, I'm thinking about, and throw in some casual expressions like hit the beach or catch some sun.
But wait, here's where most people get stuck. You now know these phrases exist, but when someone asks you about your summer plans and you're put on the spot, you blank out, right? You forget everything.
So what do you actually say in that moment? What are the core phrases you absolutely need to have ready in your brain?
That's exactly what we're covering next, so don't go anywhere.
Let me break down the essential phrases you need to master. These are the building blocks of any summer conversation. All right, so let's answer that question. What do you actually say when someone asks about your summer? Here are the core phrases that'll save you every single time.
First, when someone asks, "What are your plans for summer?" you can respond with, "I'm planning to," or "I'm thinking about," or "I'm hoping to." These are your go-to starters.
For example, I'm planning to visit my family, I'm thinking about taking a road trip, or I'm hoping to learn something new this summer. Simple, natural, and you sound confident.
Now, if you want to sound more casual and informal with friends, you can say I'm gonna instead of I'm going to, like I'm gonna chill at home or I'm gonna hit the beach every weekend.
But here's where grammar comes in, and don't worry, this is practical stuff, not boring textbook rules. When you talk about plans, you use the present continuous. I'm visiting, I'm traveling, I'm working.
For example, I'm visiting my grandparents in July, or I'm working at a summer camp. This shows you have a definite plan. It's not just a dream, it's happening.
Now, if your plans are less certain, use going to. I'm going to try surfing, or I'm going to spend more time outdoors. It's still a plan, but maybe not 100% confirmed yet.
And here's a bonus. If someone asks, what did you do last summer? You use present perfect. I've been to, or I've tried. Like, I've been to the mountains, or I've tried paddleboarding.
Let's put this into practice. Imagine someone says, "Hey, any plans for summer?" You respond, "Yeah, I'm planning to travel to the coast. I'm going to spend a week there just relaxing and swimming. I'm also thinking about trying some water sports."
Perfect. You used I'm planning to, I'm gonna, and I'm thinking about, all in one answer. That's how you sound natural.
Now, for more formal situations like talking to your boss or a colleague, you'd say, "I'm intending to take some time off," or "I'm considering a short trip." Notice how intending and considering sound more professional than gonna?
Exactly. Context matters. With friends, keep it casual. At work, step it up a notch.
Here are some more essential phrases you need. I can't wait to, like I can't wait to go camping. Or I'm looking forward to, like I'm looking forward to the warm weather.
And if you have no plans, don't panic. Just say, I'm just gonna take it easy this summer, or I'm planning to stay local and relax. Boom, you sound natural even with no plans.
But here's the thing, knowing these phrases is one thing. Actually using them in a real conversation without sounding like you're reading from a script, that's a whole different game.
So, how do you make sure you sound natural and not robotic? How do you actually flow in a conversation?
That's what we're showing you next with real-life scenarios. Stick around because this is where it all clicks.
Let me paint you a picture. You're at a coffee shop and someone strikes up a conversation about summer. Here's how it would actually go down. All right, scenario 1. You're at a coffee shop and someone you know casually starts chatting. Listen to how this flows.
Hey, how's it going? Summer's finally here, huh?
I know, right? I'm so excited. I'm planning to spend most weekends at the beach. What about you?
Oh, nice. I'm thinking about doing a camping trip with some friends. We're gonna head up to the mountains.
That sounds amazing. Have you been camping before?
Yeah, I went last summer. It was incredible. You should join us sometime.
See how natural that was? We used I'm planning to, I'm thinking about, and we're gonna. Plus, notice the follow-up questions. What about you? And have you been camping before? That's how you keep the conversation alive.
Now, scenario 2. Imagine you're talking to a coworker. This is slightly more formal.
So, do you have any plans for the summer break?
Yes, actually, I'm considering taking a week off in August. I'm hoping to visit some national parks. How about you?
Oh, I'm planning to spend time with family. We usually have a big reunion every summer.
That sounds lovely. Family time is so important.
Notice the tone shift? I'm considering, I'm hoping to, and that sounds lovely. A bit more polished, right? That's how you adjust based on who you're talking to.
Now, scenario 3. Talking to a friend about what you did last summer.
Dude, last summer was crazy. I went to 3 different beaches. I've never traveled that much in my life.
No way. Which one was your favorite?
Definitely the one in California. The waves were perfect for surfing. Have you ever tried it?
I've tried once, but I was terrible. Maybe I'll give it another shot this year.
You totally should. It's so much fun once you get the hang of it.
Perfect example of casual conversation with a friend. Dude, no way, you totally should. These little expressions make you sound like a native speaker.
Now, let's talk pronunciation because this is where people struggle. The word beach, it's not bitch, okay? It's beach with a long E sound. Your lips stretch wide like you're smiling.
And summer, it's not sammer, it's summer, with the stress on the first syllable. Summer.
Another tricky one, vacation. It's vacation, not vacación. Stress on the second syllable, vacation.
And when you say phrases like I'm gonna, the going to blends together. It's not I am going to. It's I'm gonna, quick and smooth.
Here's a pronunciation tip. When native speakers talk about summer, we use a relaxed, flowing rhythm. We don't pronounce every single word sharply. It's more like, I'm gonna hit the beach this weekend. Everything connects.
Try saying this out loud. I'm planning to travel this summer. Now say it faster and smoother. I'm planning to travel this summer. Feel a difference?
And one more thing, intonation matters. When you're excited about summer, your voice goes up. I'm so excited for summer. Not flat, not boring. Put energy into it.
But here's the reality check. You can know all these phrases, nail the pronunciation, and still mess up. Want to know why?
Because there are some sneaky mistakes that everyone makes, and they destroy your confidence in seconds. What are they?
We're revealing them right now, so pay close attention. Let me tell you the mistakes that'll make you cringe later when you realize you've been saying them wrong this whole time. All right, mistake number 1, saying I will make holidays or I will make vacation. This is a direct translation from many languages, but in English, we don't make vacations. We take a vacation or go on vacation.
So instead of I will make holidays in July, say I'm taking a vacation in July or I'm going on vacation in July. Big difference.
Mistake number 2, I'm going to beach. Nope, you need the article the. It's I'm going to the beach, always. Don't skip it.
Mistake number 3, it's too much hot or the weather is very hot. Native speakers usually say it's so hot or it's really hot or even it's boiling out there. Much more natural.
And here's a big one, saying I'm going to stay in home. Wrong. It's I'm going to stay home or I'm staying at home. Don't say in home. That's not how we phrase it.
Now, let's talk about alternatives because variety is key. Instead of always saying, I'm going to the beach, mix it up. Say, I'm heading to the beach, I'm hitting the beach, or I'm off to the beach.
Instead of it's hot, you can say it's scorching, it's sweltering, it's blazing, or the super casual, it's crazy hot out there.
And instead of just swimming, you can say taking a dip, going for a swim, or cooling off in the water. These expressions make you sound way more fluent.
Let's talk vocabulary expansion. Summer slang you need to know. Soak up the sun means to enjoy the sunshine. Beat the heat means to stay cool when it's hot. Summer vibes means that relaxed, happy summer feeling.
And phrasal verbs. Cool down means to lower your body temperature, hang out means to spend time casually with friends, and chill out means to relax.
Now here's the secret to keeping conversations flowing. Quick responses. When someone tells you their summer plans, don't just say, okay. Say things like, oh, that sounds amazing. Wow, I'm jealous. That's awesome. Lucky you.
And follow-up phrases to keep the conversation going. How did you decide on that? Have you been there before? Who are you going with? These questions show you're interested and engaged.
Transitional phrases are gold, too. If you want to change the topic smoothly, say things like, by the way, speaking of travel, have you ever been to Europe? Smooth transition, natural flow.
And if someone's talking and you want to add something, say, oh, that's funny because, or same here, I actually, these keep you involved in the conversation.
Now here's what most people don't realize. Knowing what to say is important, but knowing how to say it in different situations, that's the secret sauce.
Should you be formal or casual? What if you're talking to someone older? What about cultural differences?
That's the final piece of the puzzle, and honestly, this is what separates learners from truly confident speakers.
Let me share something that'll change your entire approach to speaking English. Here's the secret most people miss. English isn't just about words and grammar, it's about understanding the culture and the vibe of the conversation.
For example, in English-speaking countries, summer is a big deal. People talk about it constantly, at work, at the store, everywhere. So when someone asks about your summer plans, they're not just being polite, they genuinely want to connect.
And here's a cultural tip. It's totally okay to say, I have no plans, or I'm just relaxing at home. You don't need to have exciting travel stories. Authenticity matters more than impressing people.
Also, when talking about summer, people love sharing recommendations. If someone mentions a place and you've been there, jump in. Say, "Oh, I've been there too. Did you try?" This builds connection.
And here's the confidence truth. You will make mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes too. The difference is they don't freeze up. They keep talking, they laugh it off, and they move forward.
So here's what we want you to remember. Every conversation is practice. Every time you speak, you're getting better. Don't wait for perfect. Start messy, start awkward, just start.
All right, let's recap real quick. You learned the essential phrases like "I'm planning to" and "I'm thinking about." You learned how to avoid common mistakes like "I will make holidays." You learned pronunciation tips, real-life scenarios, and cultural insights.
Now, here's your challenge, and this is important. The next time someone asks you about summer, I want you to use at least 3 phrases we taught you today. Practice out loud right now. Seriously, pause the video and say it.
And here's the fun part. Come back to the comments and tell us, what are your summer plans? Write it in English using the phrases from this video. We'll read every single comment and give you feedback.
But before you go, we need you to do something. If this video helped you feel even a little bit more confident about speaking English, don't just watch and leave. Hit that like button. It tells us you want more content like this.
And here's the real deal. Subscribe to this channel, but here's the twist. Only subscribe if you're serious about becoming a confident English speaker. We don't want passive viewers. We want people who are ready to practice, engage, and transform their English.
And turn on notifications because we drop new videos every week that'll take your English to the next level. Don't miss out.
Share this video with anyone you know who's learning English. Help them break through that fear of speaking. Tag them, send them the link. Be that friend who helps others grow.
Remember, fluency isn't about perfection. It's about confidence, practice, and showing up every single day. You've got this.
We believe in you. Now go out there and talk about summer like the confident speaker you're becoming.
See you in the next video. Now go practice.
And don't forget, drop your summer plans in the comments. We're waiting.
See you in the next video. Now go practice.